So here's a nice challenging question that we can do involving trigonometry. And it's nice because it ties back to the beginning of the course where we were talking about areas and polygons and all that goodness, right? So the first thing that you can do is if you want to find the area, you can find the area of one triangle. Now, here's a triangle down here, like that. If anybody here is looking at this question, they're like, oh my God, this guy went from like easy to expert level, don't worry, because this question is actually more of a chapter 6 question. It's like a challenging question, a tougher one. But I do want to just, I want to be fair to those students that are here that are like, I get sine, cosine, tan. Please show me something that's tough. So that's why I'm doing this one, so that at least they get the reward for being here as well. Plus, you can also learn something cool about this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a triangle like that. See this triangle here? Just this one on the left. Can someone tell me what this angle is right here? What's that little angle in there? What's that little angle in there? Anybody have a number for that? This little angle in here. It's small. It's a small angle. Oh, okay, Maha, that's this angle right here. Maha's angle is this angle down here. This little angle up here is equal to 25.714. How did I get that? I did 360 divided by 14. Because this is 360. And how many triangles are there? If you do them, there's 14 of them. See, there's 2 here, 2, 2. If you do 2 all the way around and you add them all up, that means there's 14 of these little triangles. So now we have an angle there. Can someone tell me this length here? Five. How did you get 5? Well, you just took half, right? Thank you very much. If you don't mind, it was 5 meters. If I get lazy and I don't write the meters, just be gentle. Okay. Can someone tell me what the area of a triangle is? What's the area of a triangle? What's the area of a triangle? Yeah, thank you. I'm going to go with Ram's answer. It's base times height divided by 2. So at this point, we know the base. We know the base is 5, but we don't know the height. So if we can find the height of this triangle, then we know how to find the area. So how the heck do you find this height? Well, guess what, my friends? We have a right angle triangle, and when you can use trigonometry, my friends. Look at that. So let me type that part out over here. Whoops. So what you can do is you can label the triangle. If this is the angle, then this one is opposite. And this one is adjacent. And yes, Zifeng, you are correct, my friend. That is correct. You're going to use tan. So tan of 25.714, whoops, is equal to 5 over h. So this question is a preview of the kind of stuff we're going to do next week and in chapter 6. What is tan of 25.714? I got 0.48157. And if you take 5 and divide by that, You get 10.383. Thank you. And there you have it. We have managed to identify the height and calculate the height. So I can go back here now and plug it in. So now we know this number here is 10.383. Which gives us the final steps to the question. So if you're wondering, if you're like, I'm kind of lost with like the process, what's step one, what's step two, or whatever, let's label some steps here. That's step one. Step two is draw the triangle. Step three is do this over here to get the height. And now we're on to step four, which is to tie it all together. So let's get that area and call it a day or a week, I guess. Do you have class after this? Okay, well, I'm going to call it a week. No, I'm just kidding. I got to mark your assignments tonight, or over the weekend at least. So we have half, the base is 5, and the height is 10.383. Whoops, 383. Can someone give me a decimal on that? That's all good, Matthew. I'm going to look back. I think Maha had an answer for that. Is that right? 181? No. Okay. 25.96? Is that right? 25.96? Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted because I'm trying to do two things in my head at the same time. So we're almost done, everybody. The area of the heptagon is equal to 14 of those triangles. So can someone multiply 25 whatever by 14? 363.4. Let's go with a 4 there, meters squared. There you go. So why did I show you this question? My objective was not to like scare anybody here. My motivation for this question was to give you a preview of where we're going to go with the material in chapter 6. So next week's lesson is going to focus primarily on this step right here, because what's different about this step is that you're given the angle and you want to find the side. So it's kind of backwards. So that we've been working the other way today, finding the angle when given the sides. So at least this way you can kind of get a preview of the skill set that you need. And for people that have seen this question now, if you found this question doable, like you were okay with it, then I think that you're going to find that you're right where you want to be with the material, especially for chapter 6 and for test number 2.